Wish TV is your education station, and tonight the results of what's known as the nation's report card. Analysts say the numbers are new evidence of the pandemic's devastating impact on America's children. The National Assessment of Education Progress examines samples of 4th and 8th graders. The U.S. Education Department found students fell behind in reading and had the largest ever decline in math. Experts consider the results alarming and discouraging. There are not many bright sides, but at least in Indiana, education leaders say students earned above that declining national average. The country's Secretary of Education is calling on schools to make sure they are using funding from COVID relief to boost scores.
And that's why state lawmakers say it's time to rework your child's math courses and reduce the paperwork schools have to do.
News 8's government reporter Garrett Bergquist is live at the State House. You heard from lawmakers today that families may see changes by the next school year.
Yeah, lawmakers say they want to reduce paperwork for the schools and make your child's coursework more relevant. That's from a list of recommendations a legislative panel released this afternoon. But teachers say what worries them most is what was not in the report. Lawmakers say it's time to look for ways to incorporate financial literacy into existing coursework, chiefly math classes. The Association of Public School Superintendents says this will help better prepare students for life as adults.
Not only would enhance the workforce utilization of increased or higher level math skills, but would also provide the individual worker with a better understanding of the financial literacy implications that they have as a wage earner, a salary earner.
The panel did not address teacher hiring and retention. Indiana is short more than 2,000 teachers. State Teachers Association President Keith Gamble calls the report a slap in the face.
If we would get everyone concentrating on the health, welfare, and learning of our students, we would be putting Indiana in the right track. But clearly, this committee was not interested in doing what is best for Hoosier students and the needs of their families.
Committee Chair Robert Baining says that wasn't part of the list of approved topics for his panel, so his hands were tied. He says we can still likely expect legislation meant to put more teachers in classrooms, even if it wasn't in Monday's wish list.
We're looking at a number of different ways to approach that. One of them would be to increase funding for next generation Hoosier educators, potentially increasing funding for things like William Crawford Scholarship to attract more students of color.
The committee also recommends eliminating several data reporting requirements for schools. Among other things, the panel proposes eliminating the requirement that school corporations submit an annual performance report. They say the upcoming Indiana GPS panel makes that redundant. Live at the State House, Garrett Bergquist, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.